Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog number 4. If you missed any of the other 3 vlogs where I catch you up to speed, tell you who I am, what we're doing, who I'm doing it with, those videos are listed and linked down in the description. But gentlemen, we've had a busy week. Lots of calls, lots of talks, lots of stuff going on, and I'm so excited because we are moving in the right direction. And let me just say this. With any business partner that you end up getting, there are good business partners and there are bad business partners. Good business partners get shit done, and bad business partners talk about it but never seem to really get what they say done that they say they're going to do, if that makes any sense. Well, Rob and Kelly are absolute rock stars, and it's really refreshing because, you know, they put their money where their mouth is. They do what they say they're going to do, and they are just taking the ball and running with it in ways that I didn't even expect. And so I'm really excited about who I've partnered up with, and excuse me, I get so excited. The Tiege Hanley team. But one of the big things that we had to decide this week was really identifying and drilling down to identify who our target audience is going to be. And I thought this would be a great topic for this vlog because so often when people start businesses, they think, my customers are going to be everyone. I can sell to everyone. You keep it super broad, thinking that everybody's going to be your customer. And the reality is that there's only a select group of people or a demographic that is going to buy your service, buy your brand, buy your product. And so identifying who they are, the more targeted you can get, the easier time you're going to have basically advertising, marketing. And those decisions, once you can identify who your customer is, that pretty much dictates the rest of your business. And so for us, just to give you an example, men, you know, skincare for men. Okay, well, men, that's a lot of people. Well, drilling down to really identify who our target audience is. Okay, so if it's a farmer in Nebraska who's never even thought about skincare, do you think that's our customer? No. Is somebody who's getting Botox and microdermabrasion and is super committed to a routine, their routine, that's not our customer either. And so our customer, what we've identified, are guys that are interested in skincare. Maybe they haven't done anything, but they know they should, or the guy that has started to take care of his skin. Maybe he uses a product, 2, possibly 3, but he's really not committed to one particular brand. This is our customer base. All right, so if you're starting a business, identifying that customer base so that you can advertise, market, and really that customer is going to dictate the direction of your business pretty much throughout the entire business. And the way it came up is that we were trying to determine a tagline or a sort of, you know, Tiege Hanley, bleh, what? And the 2 options on the table were a gentleman's skincare company and uncomplicated skincare for men. And so we toyed around with those 2 names, but once we went back to the basics, the foundation, who is our customer and why will they utilize Tiege Hanley products, uncomplicated skincare, boom, shot it, kicked gentleman's skincare company out the window. And so the good news is that we have a tagline. It's uncomplicated skincare for men. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about and touch on with this vlog, this specific vlog, is protecting yourself. When you have an idea, and as an entrepreneur, that's sort of your bread and butter. What gets you up in the morning is that idea. The thought of that business, that product, that brand is what's so exciting. And one thing that is very sort of difficult for an entrepreneur, somebody who has this idea to do, is divulge the information. They're always worried about protecting it because they don't want somebody else stealing it, right? Of course, it's their idea. It just makes sense. But the issue comes when you need to start telling people about it in order to get things done. And one way that you protect yourself to the best of your ability is having people sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. An NDA basically says, hey, I'm going to tell you about my idea if you can't steal it. If you steal it, I'm coming after you with the full fury of the law. I feel like Dog the Bounty Hunter. but sort of like that. And this also makes people think twice. Like if they see and they like your idea, it makes people think twice about stealing it. Now, there are some legalities in terms of if you're telling somebody and you're trying to source a product overseas, like in China or Asia, our laws really don't mean too much to them. And so you really need to be careful. But for all intents and purposes, an NDA will protect you and your idea for, anybody in the US. And the way that you find one, it's pretty easy. You can go online, Google search non-disclosure agreement template, or you can go on places like LegalZoom. There are ways that you can buy one that's pretty generic and you just fill in, change whatever you need to. But this is a great way to protect yourself, because I would hate for you to have this great idea and for you to be so excited, and I know how it is with entrepreneurs, and business owners. We get so excited and we want to tell everybody, scream it from the rooftops, but you got to be careful. And a non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, is going to basically be your best bet. Gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. Two takeaways from this vlog. All right? Identify your customer, narrow in so you know who your target audience is going to be. That is going to dictate the direction of your business for the lifetime of that business, or it should anyway, because your customer is ultimately what you need to remember and base all decisions on, most decisions on. The other thing, protect yourself. A non-disclosure agreement is going to be your key. Guys, if you have not gone over to Tiege.com, Tiege.com, it's listed in the link down in the description, and signed up, you're missing out, because we are going to utilize that list as our beta testers. All right, we need input. For us to make Tiege Hanley the best product possible, we need you guys to try it. And so please go there, sign up, have beta testing opportunities along with giveaways. We're giving a lot of product away before we get started as well. And so guys, go sign up. Everything is listed and linked down in the description. I would like to thank you for your time, and I'll see you next week for a new vlog. That's what it's not blog, vlog. Guys, see you later.